And it's now time to hear, what you think about some of the topical topics. But before you get the opportunity, we get to have, a go at it. And that's the part I love the most. And today we're talking about, FDA's decision to ban skin bleaching products in the system. I mean, I've heard this one too many.
Over and over again.
I have heard this several.
Exactly what they mean.
If they say they are going to ban, what are they going to ban, honestly? Because all they have to do is enforce what you say you don't want on the markets. There are products that are coming in that have content that you feel are detrimental to people's health. I know hydroquinone is one, but you allow it on the market.
You're on the market.
Yes, you allow it on the market, and then you're saying you want to ban what?
I don't know.
What
I suppose henceforth, I think what I read said from August. So let's say, from August, skin bleaching creams and pomades will not be allowed into the Ghanaian market.
Okay.
So there's a specific period stated.
By which process?
Maybe we should have the FDA boss.
They have a monitoring and surveillance department at FDA, and they normally monitor drugs. That's why sometimes, if you're a pharmaceutical company, and they don't go and renew their licenses, they say their drugs are don't meet their standard or have expired. It's because sometimes, the monitoring, either the companies don't go and renew, or the monitoring and surveillance just fail to do their work. And they assume that, it contains, it's hazardous to people. So if you're not going on the market to get it off the market, how the hell do you expect it off?
But otherwise, has there ever been a ban placed on bleaching products, especially those that have hydroquinone?
Yes. Yes, before I even started to work at TV3.
This is the first time I'm hearing.
I remember this. Portia Gabo did a story, and I remember it very well. And I watched it on TV3 about this ban on skin bleaching products. And
did they say that was a ban, or they were about to implement a ban?
Yeah, FDA implements a lot of things, a number of things.
Let me tell you, the last time when I spoke about confusion in the minds of our public officials,
we stand by that.
We pay with our money. There was some misunderstanding about it. This is exactly what I'm talking about.
No.
We're in this country when FDA said, don't bring in second-hand underwear and brassieres and the rest.
It is
yesterday.
In fact.
Okay.
Why did you buy some for somebody? He said today.
Yesterday. It's going around circle. You could see second-hand underwear being sold.
Yeah.
And yet the FDA had said they were going to stop them from getting them in.
Act like
that's I heard about.
So this is the confusion I'm talking about. They have the ideas how to implement them. It's a problem. Okay, just get up and say we're going to ban skin bleaching.
Why? But what's sparking?
How do you do it?
What has sparked it?
Question.
Are they seeing more people bleaching? Because first of all, in Ghana here, what's the statistics? At least in Nigeria,
that people are bleaching?
There is a verifiable statistics that about 70% of Nigerians bleach. 70%.
Men and women included.
Yes.
Wow.
And we don't have that here. And in Ghana here, we just know that, people are doing it. But
truth be told, there are no figures to work with.
Right? Yeah. But why are people doing it? Maybe they see it on TV, they see it in movies, they see it and look, let's not pretend that it's not happening. It's happening,
right? It's happening.
People you look up to are doing it, right? And if you're saying yes, it might have health implications on them. They are still doing it, but you haven't banned it. The products are still on the market.
You might as well ban cigarettes.
Cigarettes are even more hazardous that you know that you get cancer. But you're not smoking.
Don't forget, today is World No Tobacco Day.
Tuesday, today.
And even that one, look at this issue of people not being allowed to smoke in open places, public places. We have passed the act way back 2006 or so. I stand to be corrected if the year is not wrong. But the LI to operationalize the act so that when you go smoke at a beach, you can be arrested. It's not being approved. And so people are smoking at restaurants, people are smoking in the open, and no one is talking about it. And the FDA is again getting up to say that I'm going to ban when there are others you haven't been able to do.
Which are more hazardous. And truth be told, there are actually people who have genuine hyperpigmentation issues.
Problems, yes.
I had some burns from my water heater. I didn't know it was on when I turned on the tap. And fortunately for me, it wasn't my face in the shower. It was my arm. And so I have it. You can
Okay, so you need some.
So I needed and I had a dermatologist actually recommend a toning cream. Of course, I had to stop because I realized it was the scaloring parts of my body. But yeah, some people actually have genuine hyperpigmentation issues,
and doctors recommend it.
Yeah,
and I've also read that it is not entirely bad.
Yeah.
Because they give it to you for a period, let's say 3 weeks, 6 weeks.
Yes.
But human beings, you know, you use it and it's looking nice. The boys are saying, oh, you look good.
So
and then they continue.
We're told that the men,
there are medical reasons.
There are. The men are
influencing
a lot of the women to do this. But for me, that's
and now the women are influencing their husbands to do it.
That's not an excuse. But I'm saying
I think it's not an excuse.
If the FDA wants to indeed do this, they should come and tell us how are they going to, because see, those things you see on the market are not coming through the Tema port. They are coming through the unapproved route around the borders, the upper part of the country, the Togo border and the rest. So if you sit in Accra and say, I'm going to ban these things and just say it and live it, we'll be here. Next year we'll be sitting here, we'll say the same thing.
Yeah.
Okay? Yeah. The Brazilians are still on the market.
Do you know what they will do? Do you know what they will do?
They are still on the market.
But you know what they will do? Because we've said this, right? They would go and seize a few products. They will carry the cameras behind them and go and show to people on TV. That's not what we want to see.
Do something.
When it works, you don't need cameras to tell. People can testify to that.
Yeah. That it's not on the market.
If they want to and they feel it's having a hazardous impact on people's lives and they should go ahead, because the people who are doing it, they've seen others do it and they've not had any impact on them. That's what they also.
I think they should
listen
rather.
To Bukom Banku's reason. He wants to be German ambassador so that when he goes to Germany, he can blend in properly.
They should exert that effort into banning cigarettes. Those are more hazardous. Some people actually had genuine, hyperpigmentation issues. But how about for those that are recommended by doctors, by a dermatologist?
In my case, 6 weeks. That's why they give it to you.
If there's a ban, I won't have access to that except I traveled outside the country to get one.
Anyway, the FDA, the Ghana Health Service and Co should go ahead and get things that are already in their basket done. When they finish, then they should come up with another.
Yeah, there are more
it is too many. Too many left undone. Please.
I know, right? I know. Because the panties are still on the market.
Yeah, on the market.
The supporters. The participants
and the second-hand fridges.
Lil Wayne. This just by the way, Lil Wayne says that a big panty, is called participants. So the participants are still on the market.
All right.
Let's find out what people think about skin bleaching and the proposed ban on bleaching products.
The Food and Drugs Authority is to ban all skin bleaching products. The ban is to take effect from August 2016, and this is in accordance with a directive from the Ghana Standards Authority. Currently, the FDA only allows 2% of hydroquinone in products, but from August 2016, all products ought to be hydroquinone free. So what is your take on this? This is Daily Rant. Let's keep talking.
And they are the papa. Now, may I dear me say, or Martina who check. I just money to say, and dear the bread that's no, and the papa. Or my Chayama, because they say, I'm criminal who depend their share. We share, they say, I am one myself, and Timpany for my I am accommodated by SC who's on board by billboard, Cassia. Only person who be that's why I blew. You also persuade yes, I blew. Be a person who you fair. Oh, there's a woman, Janya Manqua, a man in Esra. I just also had time. I dear time, papa. Just over to me banded the ane Kamianka, Meche, by bank, and Midera, just a pa.
In Kuna, no ding. It will be more be none and ya singing, she, which I then share. Who should be proposing minister? Who should be proposing so lemon? Who should be proposing Nana Crowna, no, I no Johnny, and Kuna say me pa, bra. Who been yassing a coupon boat to now a slow calu, wouldn't pinguto, and as a beer vashing, would you fast or a come? No, best when you're singing now, bet you shall not know who will be running the pound chow. Yambran as a crime, I say, Precutra, and a rain yakono. A man, Manapana or Shatale White and Natalechi White in the scene, a tea just a over a Nakalana. I say, Obu across skin light or the stand who said, no 50 crown, a 9. In the same corner, dear, almost stop, no biamping, who ever brand a calanase. And the cancer crab brainy padders, who be woody padders, not to me channel. Obama was a major report, Obama will be upon me, and he didn't stand it. You also look at Panami. There is also family at Rameti Mammy. Now, and yet into one bread or maca, yes, you for us or Ghana for you for us.
And I almost say by August on the banning. And to Becca say, oh, send there I come 2 months. I make my poor more cry in advance.
And we are going to say, we need to go to Bebregu and Afato. Na August ni bedu na wapo awie nkune san August na na tese ene wawie
empanyimfo no o mani tuase August no be emfie bebre no matena ho
ya enfa nso panyin bia onipa akono koto ni nku o eya kan se okoto ni nku o bebi eto nku a opanyin ni mu bi o
pese ma me mfa nse empanyimfo bia hwe Food and Drugs Authority a wo kan ho asemi enwo aseme ba laise yi etwa mu oh enye bi betima ba o betima twentwen so a gise nkum ni panwie and then the bonnie
what to say obi pon hu ekum no na ni pedua no
cancer me pachonya cancer dia na beblo
cancer say na nya nkunkwa na ma ni panya cancer na de atwa okra na enwu utimi nya cancer ntia no de nkase bia o ma benfo na
se nipa enku ni se nipa na nka che so o ma twentwe so ache eti ko mo kan ye ya ye se die no mo hwehwe ma fe no ma hwe hu se enkopem August ye na nanom sra nkuto enso so mo tenate na
ba kama shepe on be sra nkuto
ebinum sra na tro ni bada se no hu na stretch mark adware ne hu nyina city enti enku ni do mo mra na se
omo ye any engagement bi ana so obi ya do bi uko pia se na hu ma no se de oma ye se omo nyina dane ablofo te so hwe nhwe oh dem tim bi an African for pa ni
ba se nyomofo mbe ma de pade kokko
enya mema na pade kokko
mu so po bra ememe airport na wo to ka se mema de pade kokko obeme po ba po se wan ka je nyongo so nyai te wunye kokko na wo ye tuntun anu ne efe ne kpo ye kpo mo no wo hwe ne ni bebre po sa de na hwe no na ne ni ase nyina hyehye de bia ne ni ase nyina kapre se be ifo enso mi kan onye be ifo wo hwe ne mienu pe sa de na hwe mienu wan ka se sa de waye wanim no se ya de papa nka de no bi hwe be bisa no se
ma wo kan ebi atomo makwala ho sadia maame no hwe na onanka sa unhwa no kra na ne buafu wo hwe de nanim ya menya hwe se ne nanan ko mbetima hwe nanim de nanim ya na ehu eti enipa ni
se yase upo na se wani ase hyehye ya onya premen ebi no so de to om ho sa se wani ase hyehye na de se oya premen enti ya te de pa
emema no pe kokonye bema bia ene prese ye pushi ema ne se ema mo nkopom ho ne no ne ye pe eye ma na adwen hin se na damfuwe eye ese na ye ne fe eso nso be ye bi but bema bia no be pushi
pempi no be hu se bia celebrity bi no waka so wa endorse nkunwe eno sa no hu ni se
Nigeria tabia no oye movie a no pon ho omu interview no mbisa no ho asem se o wando opon ho ntidien ono na yi ni choice opon ho eti obi on ma on so na dia on so hu o hwe TV ohun so obi aye se ye ne fe no so hwe no eti sometimes eniema bi on ma bebre na pick on TV so ohun ye obi aye bibi se ye ne fe on so be ye bi ohun eti binum hwe artists and celebrities no o hwe o ma o hwe de nipa na ye na ni movement de o ya
se so pon so na ba na ma ni twi no dodo ye twi pon sa ma na ke face akafu ani ye twi ni pon so bebre se ma ni twi pon so no kwa ma na nim sesa wa man na hu so yo ni pot ya se nti ni nyina aka ho
kan kuni boy de obi oni ska ba otimi so otimi tonku no etimi eyi so
kuni ya wode afo wo ho ya wode afo ba ko bi wo ho ye se ye fa ni TCP wo de sra ya 2 days ni wa ye so broni nti anu so sa na wo so se wa nye ska nto anu ahya ase atwentwem se bode egugya so na honam nyina ye de paapai enti nkuni de se ba ne na ebe boa yen ebe boa ma ye kra ye so ye tuntum na sometimes so ye na ma ye be ni beje because obi wo ne na ma ono twi pon so no sra nkunu na why bibi se bidie bi wo ne ho wo dress kra mfata because ono na je wani mo ni nyina ni nyina kita ye dey afa enti no ye pense ye nyina
ina beauty ne wo mu o men show ina our friend de wo mu enti de for
mo awo mi mu ba te nkunu so bright edu ba bi o siesie no wani bre kakra wo mu enti
ese no je na wo kan bibi so ko hwe obi ani mo wa ese kakai nkunu woni ma kire de bebrɛ wo nzo so no obi nam no wa blind time a wo tom but nkunu achi ne be ma obi ese kakai.
Your participation on the show means a lot to us, and we look forward to reading your messages. Today's discussion has been on FDA's intention to ban bleaching products. And what's your take on this? Go on to our social media pages and join the discussion. On Facebook, it's NewDay on TV3, and on Twitter, it's our NewDay TV3, and also hashtag TV3 NewDay. Engage us with your comments, and we are always ready to read your comments and share them with the rest of the world. We came to you from 37 here in Accra, and this has been Daily Rant.
We've had a good laugh.
I swear, that was really hard to take in. But they touched on everything.
Yeah.
They touched on everything, you know, perception, men and women. They touch on everything. I can't wait to hear, you know, what people out there will say about this particular topic.